concentration of such monuments is found here. The islanders call them moai. There are more than 1,000 of them on a remote rock that's smaller than Washington, D.C. Many stand together along the coastline, facing inland, while others are found seemingly at random, as if a massive project had been abandoned midway through. For me, Easter Island is just one of the most enchanting places on Earth. The great moai statues, these human figures carved out of the soft volcanic rock. It's confronting us with a mystery right there, which needs to be explained. Who were the sculptors of these giant statues? What were they trying to achieve, and why did they expend such mighty efforts to achieve it? These are puzzles to which no definite solution, only speculation, has ever been offered. This gap in our knowledge is mostly due to the devastation wrought here by outsiders. During the 19th century, the Rapa Nui people were reduced to a tiny remnant by slave raids and disease. The few who clung on did so by taking refuge in underground lava tubes like this. I often say that we're a species with amnesia, and that is particularly true of Easter Island because of its tragic history. Because from the moment that Easter Island encountered Western culture, disaster set in. The elders who had preserved the memories were all taken away. Some slaves were later repatriated, but brought with them deadly diseases, with the result that the remaining islanders were all but wiped out. Leo Pacaranti is an indigenous documentarian whose family has carefully preserved the oral traditions of Rapa Nui for generations. He's painfully aware of what was lost during those dark times of the slave raids. The only memory that is preserved of the origins of Easter Island is the memory that survived the 19th century.
In a historical moment, we are only 111 persons on the island. It's a big disaster. It's a cultural disaster too, because you need many people for keep the knowledge.
Yes.
A few people, few knowledge,
Yes.
and we lose a big part of our history.
And yet, despite these overwhelming odds, the Rapa Nui have retained memories concerning this tiny island's most intriguing mystery. Tell me what the oral tradition says about the moai.
The real name for the moai is Te Aringa Ora o Te Tupuna, the living face of our ancestors. That is the name. The idea is the moai represent a real person, and in life this person are special, important.
According to Rapa Nui lore, these important ancestors were memorialized in the moai, with distinctive features related